What's up, YouTube? So I really like conspiracy theories. So I decided that every Thursday from now on I will post a different video talking about conspiracy theories. I'm gonna call this little show Question Everything because that's kind of what I think the greatest part about conspiracy theories is that it makes you question the world around you, and I think it's pretty fun to do that. Since we live in a simulation, it's kind of good that we are questioning things because that is the only way we could possibly ever get out of this simulation. So there's going to be all sorts of conspiracy theory stuff, from like really fun ones to really dark ones to ones that just like destroy your mind of reality. And I decided that we are going to start this show off with a conspiracy theory that I think is more fun and also kind of like it's kind of crazy how true it is, and that's that Bill Nye is a lie. I like how anytime you're using Bill Nye's name, you can turn it into some kind of like acronym for something. Like if you want a science guy. If you want to be a lie, he's a lie. Everything rhymes with Nye, and that's a fact. But anyway, the reason this is a thing is because Bill Nye is more of a fraud than a lie, and that he's actually not a scientist. Like if you look, he did not get his degree in anything science related. But it's kind of more than just that. Instead of being like knowledgeable on science and actually, being a scientist himself, he's an actor. And the thing is, this is true. He is an actor. He actually started off doing sketch comedy for a TV show. Like, he did not start off in science, he was doing comedy. And then, he was asked to do Bill Nye the Science Guy, where he would be a scientist character and pretend to do science. And that was, like, insanely popular. Like, the show went insanely well. They still play it in schools. In fact, as a kid, I watched the show myself. But after the show, he's still the science guy, where he still, goes around, talks about science. Like anytime, there's something going on, like he'll be on the news talking about like the science behind it. And if you look at all the social medias, it's all about science. Like he's very much still the science guy, even though he's not on TV anymore. So the conspiracy theory is basically saying this. Bill Nye is an actor. He started off sketch comedy, went to the science guy, and that went really well. And then, some very powerful people were like, hey, we can use this guy to spread, an agenda or like help the world. Like I think the government's trying to get him to help the world, where they like pay him to, talk about climate change. Since climate change is probably the like biggest threat to the world right now. Like it's a huge deal, and we all should be doing everything we can to stop climate change. So since no one will listen to the scientists, they're like, well, Bill Nye is like really popular and people associate him with science. Let's pay him to help us spread the agenda. So it's kind of like, if this theory is true, it's kind of a good thing because it's helping people, like it's helping like the masses understand that the threat is bigger than it's supposed to be. But if this theory is true, it would also mean that Bill Nye's, a fake and is actually just saying whatever he's paid to say. And while right now it's good things like, stopping climate change and stuff like that, it could one day be not good things that he is being paid to say. And we're basically all trusting him as a scientist, in which he is not. I do want to say that I love Bill Nye, and I love his show, and I love most things that he does. And to me, he sounds like a really great guy. Like, I personally follow him on Twitter, and, like, I really like the guy. But this conspiracy theory actually makes a lot of sense. But I have to do a little disclaimer here. This is just a theory. Like, when you watch this video and all future videos, like, keep in mind that it's just a theory, and, like, it's more of just an entertainment thing. Like this is all just for entertainment, and everything stated here should not be taken to offense and just be accepted as a theory. So in the comments section below, let me know what you think. Do you think Bill Nye's, a fake being paid to spread like stuff to help the world out? Or do you think he's genuinely the science guy? Like it's all really interesting to think about. Let me know what you think in the comments, and next Thursday I'll have another video that you will watch, I hope, and make sure that you subscribe, and bye.